Hello, explorers of the unknown. A very warm welcome to the Light and Shadows Global Channel, your portal to the deepest mysteries and most intriguing curiosities of our world. Today, we're going to embark on a journey through time, unearthing long-forgotten secrets. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about humanity's past. Because, in the depths of the earth and beneath the waters, there are stories of grand empires and advanced cultures that simply vanished. We are about to reveal 5 archaeological discoveries that not only fascinate us, but have completely rewritten the history books. Get ready for a journey where the impossible becomes real, and the silence of centuries is finally broken. For a long time, it was believed that civilization, as we know it, began at a specific time and place. But what if I told you there's a place that challenges this timeline? A place that forces us to rethink the very origin of human society. Our first stop is in southeastern Turkey, Göbekli Tepe. Discovered in 1994, this site is, for many, ground zero for civilization, and for good reason. It is a monumental complex of carved stone pillars arranged in circles dating back to around 9,600 BC. That's right, millennia before the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge. The most shocking part is that at the time of its construction, humanity still lived as hunter-gatherers. They had no agriculture, no metal tools, no cities. How did a nomadic society manage to erect such complex and heavy structures, with pillars reaching up to 5 meters high and weighing up to 20 tons? The reliefs carved into the stones show wild animals with impressive detail. The most accepted theory is that Göbekli Tepe was a religious center where groups of hunter-gatherers would gather. The need to build and maintain such a grand place may have been the catalyst for the development of larger communities, social organization, and eventually agriculture. Göbekli Tepe was deliberately buried by its builders, preserving its secrets for millennia. A mystery within a mystery. Now let's dive into the depths of the Mediterranean off the coast of Egypt. For centuries, the stories of a lost, rich, and powerful city were considered just myths. But in 2000, underwater archaeologist Frank Gaudio and his team made an extraordinary discovery: the city of Thonis-Heracleion. Submerged about 10 meters deep, this city was a vital commercial hub and a bustling port connecting Egypt to the Greek world. It flourished for over 1,000 years before disappearing beneath the waves around the 8th century AD. What was found is breathtaking. Colossal statues of pharaohs and gods, intact temples, jewelry, coins, and more than 700 ancient anchors. The quantity and quality of the artifacts reveal a city of immense wealth and religious importance. It was discovered that Thonis-Heracleion housed a temple dedicated to Amun-Gareb and was where Cleopatra was crowned. It is believed that the city sunk due to a combination of factors: earthquakes, tsunamis, and unstable soil. The rediscovery of Thonis-Heracleion not only confirmed the existence of a legend, but also provided an unprecedented window into the daily life and beliefs of ancient Egypt, especially its interactions with the Greeks. It's as if an underwater time capsule has been opened. Our next civilization takes us to South Asia. Here, one of the 3 great ancient civilizations of the Near East flourished: the Indus Valley Civilization. Its cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro are a testament to surprisingly advanced engineering and urban planning. Discovered in the early 20th century, these cities, dating from 2500 to 1915 BC, were enormous. What makes them unique is their meticulous urban planning. Grid-like streets, standardized brick houses, and complex drainage and sewage systems that rivaled those of Rome millennia later. Mohenjo-Daro, for example, had a public Great Bath. But the great mystery of the Indus Valley civilization is its writing. Hundreds of seals with inscriptions have been found, but to this day, no one has been able to decipher it. This means we have no written records of their history, politics, or beliefs, making it enigmatic. What caused its decline is another puzzle. There is no evidence of major wars. Theories range from climate change affecting the Indus River, prolonged droughts, to the shifting of river courses. Whatever the reason, a civilization that had mastered engineering simply disintegrated, leaving behind only its impressive ruins and a script that still waits to be read. From the Indus Valley, we traveled to the Jordan Desert, to a city that seems to have been created by giants, Petra. Famous for its structures carved directly into the faces of sandstone cliffs, Petra was the capital of the Nabatean people, an ancient Arab civilization that prospered between the 4th century BC and the 1st century AD. The Nabateans were masters of water engineering, building a complex system of channels and cisterns that allowed them to thrive in an arid environment. This transformed Petra into an oasis and a vital trading hub for trade routes. Petra's architecture is breathtaking. The treasury is its most iconic image, but there are dozens of other temple facades, tombs, and buildings carved into the rock, revealing a unique fusion of architectural styles. They didn't build with stones, they carved the mountains themselves. The decline of Petra began with shifting trade routes and later devastating earthquakes. The city was gradually abandoned and lost for centuries, known only to local Bedouins, until it was rediscovered in 1812. Petra is a testament to human ingenuity and the ability to create beauty and wealth in the most inhospitable places. Our last stop takes us to one of the most isolated places on the planet, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, Easter Island, or Rapa Nui. This small island is famous for its hundreds of monumental stone statues, the moai, which face inland, guarding their secrets. The moai were carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 10th and 16th centuries. The question of how these giant statues, some weighing over 75 tons, were transported and erected without the use of wheels or draft animals has intrigued scientists for decades. But the mystery of Rapa Nui goes beyond the moai. The island was once covered by a rich palm forest. However, this forest almost completely disappeared. The most accepted theory is that massive deforestation, driven by the need for wood to transport the moai and for fuel, led to an ecological collapse and consequently a social crisis. The population drastically decreased and the Rapa Nui society suffered a sharp decline. The story of Rapa Nui serves as a powerful warning about the dangers of unsustainable exploitation of natural resources. It is a civilization that, in a way, was lost to itself, leaving behind a legacy of enigmatic monuments and a lesson for the future. From Göbekli Tepe, which makes us rethink the origin of civilization, to submerged cities like Thonis-Heracleion, through the enigma of Harappa, the ingenuity of Petra, and the warning of Rapa Nui, each of these lost civilizations offers us a piece of the vast puzzle of human history. They remind us that the past is far more complex and surprising than we imagine. With each new discovery, the light and shadows of history become clearer, but also reveal new depths of mystery. If you enjoyed this journey through time and want to continue exploring the most fascinating corners of our world, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the Light and Shadows Global channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Which of these lost civilizations intrigued you the most? Leave your comment below. Until next time, and may curiosity continue to guide your steps.